Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese, and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where today, I'm certain, is Friday, October the 17th. It's been a convoluted week, my dear Deadbull 5K, my dear unnamed Ghast. It has been a convoluted week, where we got the entire week messed up, starting on Monday. We missed Monday's video. Kind of. I misplaced it, I misnamed them. Tuesday's video went out on Monday. Wednesday's video went out on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I made a video confused because I didn't know what happened. On Thursday, we finally got Monday's video. But today, Friday, October 17th, for sure, I checked all the other files. I can guarantee you that's what today is. I'm living it. It is Friday the 17th, right? These videos are all recorded on the day they're released. That's how this series works. We're finally getting back on track. And that means getting back to another. I'm not excited about it. You're not excited about it. Nobody's excited about it. But I have a duty to myself, the promises that I made, and gosh darn it, we're going to get them done. We're going to go back up there. We're going to do a little bit more work. I've got to widen a couple of paths, and then what I'm going to do is just add some more of the grass. And then I've already decided that we might work Saturday and Sunday on this project as well, but I've made the decision that we will... Oh my goodness, is this thing full? Oh, sweet heavens. Okay, turn it off. I didn't realize. I had no clue. I was coming down here, I was going to throw some of this away. Yeah, or not throw it away, but like put it away. And I didn't consider the fact that they might all be like filled to overflowing. This is a problem. The machine is too effective. I don't know what to do. All of these full? This was not full. Okay, get in there. Just get rid of it. Toss the azaleas in there. Yeah, it definitely seems like these in the middle get the most amount of flow. Which is, oh, should I be worried about that being left on? I can't believe that I recorded a video on Monday of me repairing this. And I remember thinking, like, man, that's going to be quite the video. People are going to need this information. They're going to be curious as to what happened. Like, look, here it is, still broken. Don't know how that happens. Not what's supposed to happen. Apparently it happens from time to time. That's okay. Now we know we can fix it. And then I just didn't edit it. It completely left my mind. When I sat down to edit and I started working on the video on Monday, I was like, oh man, I guess I got the dates wrong, because I very clearly say it's Tuesday at the start of the video. That's upsetting. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I simply do not know what to tell you. Don't know what I was thinking. Don't know what I was on. Before I even know the ride I'm on, baby, I'm long gone. Yeah, it's just me. I get carried away like that. What can I say? Nothing matters but being with you. It's a song. What was I actually saying? I feel like I was in the middle of saying something, though. I was trying to get some kind of idea across. Was it about going back through? Oh, yeah, we're not doing that. We're going to do this a little bit of this on Saturday, a little bit of this on Sunday, and then I've decided that starting on Monday, we're shifting gears to work towards a different project. I'm not saying we're going to be finished with the Roof of the Nether on Monday. What I'm saying is that we're shifting gears on Monday to work on a different project, because we've decided that we're going to go explore the creepy city deep underground that has some kind of a monster or guardian of some kind that comes out and chases you with, like, when everything turns black and the sound effects get scary. And I want to be prepared to properly explore that space. So prep work's going to be needed. We gotta, like, to spoil things a little bit, we're going to work on digging out a big entrance. I'm basically going to be burrowing a hole into the ground. We're going to set up a couple of elevators so we have a quick way in and out of that space. And then, when we actually go down there for the episode proper, we'll be prepared to, like, run away and squealing like a scared little child. But first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these paths that are a little too narrow. They did not turn out right, because when you run on them... Well, actually, this one's not too bad. This is actually probably fine. But, like, right here, you see how you bob up and down? I realized by the time I made this path, and I started making this one bigger... But, like, this one right here, like, this constant bobbing, I don't even know if it's that noticeable, honestly. I notice it, and it bothers me. I think maybe for walking, oh, yeah, much more noticeable. Yeah, no, can't have that. So let me fix that real quick. All right, I think that this looks much better. The roads are fat now, undeniably. But it's also much harder to accidentally clip into the sides of them, even when running at full tilt. And this looks a little rough. That's the thing, right? Like, even when I think I'm done, I have to look at it and go like, hold on. It's reasonable that someone going this way would think to themselves, oh shoot, I forgot, and go back this way, thus eroding this little section of the road. That's how I'm trying to approach this whole thing. Like, does it make sense practically that the road would wear the way that it does? Not necessarily does it look... It's not supposed to look manufactured. That's what I'm trying to avoid. What I'm trying to make it look like is that the entire world was moss, although the moss is supposed to look a bit like grass. But then the foot traffic from one place to another eventually formed these roads. So you can kind of see how people walking along... And then for places here where these little like divots in the trail, what I'm going to do is add obstacles at the points where the roads diverge to sort of explain why it is the road like turns. Because otherwise it would just be a straight line. The shortest distance between 2 points is in fact a straight line. I don't know if you knew that, I'm letting you know now. So the only reason it would divert the path is if going forward was impractical, because there's a little cluster of trees or a little rocky outcropping of some kind. Those sorts of things are going to come later. Right now, I'm getting back on my my road work, because we're finishing the Great East-West Highway today. Kind of. We're at least going to connect them together with dirt. We're going to get that far with it. And we're running out of dirt. We're going to have to switch over to grass soon, and that's okay. I'm actually going to bring this with me, because that's just more convenient. If I have a place to... Did I pick it up already? Oh, dear. Oh, gosh, I don't have enough storage space. I've really gotten myself into a bit of a pickle here. Hold on. I can solve it like this. There we go. Now I've got an open inventory slot. Let me just grab that there. I don't actually want to do battle with this guy. I'm just not in the mood. It's not relevant to me. I don't care to do it. So with this trail here... what we're doing is we're not winding back and forth, but rather we're having a very gradual slope down here that's going to connect up to here. And it's going to take a while, but I'm going to get to it. Oh, that's the final piece. We've finally done it. Folks, the Great East-West Road is at long last completed. And my oh my, what a beauty she is. What an absolute beauty. Look at this. It stretches all the way from our furthest portal to the east, that doesn't count, to our furthest portal in the west. And I did not remember to do grass along this path, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done over here anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to go ahead and diminish the good work that I did. Yes, I am. I'm going to go finish that. Okay. Now it's finished. Now the Great East-West Highway can officially be called completed, because it actually extends with the little border around it all the way from here to here. The two, I was going to say the furthest points east and west. It's technically not the furthest point to the east. This is further east. But I think it's going to be one of those funny sort of, like, interesting trivia facts that the villagers around town talk about. Like, did you know? You know what I mean? Like, did you know that even though the Great Eastern Road, the Great Eastern Highway is, the Great East-West Highway, the most western point, I keep saying east, this is the west over here, even though the most western point is at the Snow Shack, actually, the portal in the Snowy Village goes further to the west. Did you know that? Not a lot of people know that. And actually, the Great North-South Highway, which hasn't been built yet, but it will be soon, actually goes further west than the East-West Highway. Yeah, not a lot of people know that. And it goes almost as far east as the Great East-West Highway. A lot of people know that. I know a lot. I've been studying a lot about this sort of thing, and I think it's pretty impressive that I know that. Anyway, do you want to go with me to the malt shop later? My lady? That sort of a situation. It's finished, though. And much like I said in yesterday's video, which is supposed to come out on Monday, I'm tired of being here. And I don't know. I think I said at the top of this video that we may or may not return here tomorrow, do a couple of more days. I know on Monday I want to start work on excavating the deep underground scary city, but I don't even know what we would do tomorrow. Start work on the Great North-South Highway. It's so much larger, though. It's more than twice the size, I think. Not actually done calculations to determine that, but it's got to go from basically up here. We're starting inside of here. Although it might actually not start inside of there, because none of the roads start, right? The Great East-West Highway goes between these two portals and connects up to them. So I guess the Great Northern Highway would kind of be maybe right there to this side of this portal, and then kind of start and then sweep to the side and would kind of connect up to these and then sweep down here. Same thing, just have trails kind of leading off of it. Sweep all the way down. Connect, I guess technically this is part of the Great Northeast, or South, the North-South, oh, goodness me. The Great North-South Highway, right there, goes straight east and west for a minute. That's okay, that's fine. Alright, and then it continues down to, I guess, it will end properly over here. So it's going to be a really big project. What I thought about doing, in order to make this a little easier for us, because I'm not going to fill all of this in with moss by the end of the year. It's not happening. I've accepted that. I still got to come down here and collect all of this moss carpet I put down foolishly. But what I'd like to do is have the road done, and have moss lining the road, and then have moss around each of the portals. And then that way, yeah, it's not the whole area covered the way I envisioned it. It's not moss as far as the eye can see, but it's a start. You can kind of see what we're going for, and then who knows what 2026 has in store. Maybe in 2026 we can kind of focus on filling in a little bit more here and there. But basically just having the road built with moss to either side, and some trees and things, maybe some outlying forests, some little secrets tucked away out there for the world. That could be fun. And it's a project for, you know, actually filling it all in as a project for the future. Are those just zombie pigmen, or are they piglins? Because I keep finding piglins around here, and they're much more dangerous. We got to do something about how things spawn over here. Unfortunately, we can't really stop it unless we put moss down on the grass, which is what I'm trying to avoid. Because I want the grass to... it doesn't really matter one way or the other. We'll figure something out. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless each and every single one of you. I will see you later. Bye!